Good evening. I'm the Mainly Digger. I've had a long day. The Mason tour, the Freemason Lodge in Pennsylvania, or Chambersburg, amazing place. But this video, that was last video. This video, I went on, I wouldn't say like a paranormal hunt, more like historic ghost trail hunt. I hit up two places. I'm leaving shortly, not shortly. June is my last, June 1st is my last day in Pennsylvania. So I want to get all the Pennsylvania experience I can out and vlog about it. So that's what I'm doing. That's my intention. This video that I'm about to show you is pretty cool. Off the cuff, I didn't have any notes. I just had a friend of mine tell me what happened there. He likes history. He likes ghost stories. So it's me going to a location or two locations and telling like the ghost stories that surround that location. Pretty historic locations. The first location is a plantation. It's called the Renview Farm. I'm probably saying that wrong. I always say things wrong. But it's from the 1700s. A lot of Native American attacks, raids. I'll share the ghost story and the story of what happened. It actually did happen. The ghost stuff I don't know about, but like the attacks actually did happen. It's actually history, and that to me is just so cool. And then I hope I say this right, to Penn State Mont Alto, which is a college in Pennsylvania, and it's close by. But there's some ghost stories. I wanted to get out later, but our schedules, me and my friend's schedules didn't. He had to go. He has to go to work tomorrow, so we couldn't go like late. So it's pretty fun. Like I had a good time. Like off the cuff, let's go for an adventure. Let's go driving, and based off of he's a local guy, so he knows the area and the cool things that happened here. So like it was off the cuff, but like well informed. Watch my video. I had a good time. It's an awesome place. Mainly dig out. This is the Renview Museum and Park, 1973. There's a ghost story here, and we're going to find out a little bit more about this ghost story. It is a historical building, an area. It's a park. It's a beautiful park, and we'll find out more information. This is a family cemetery, so pretty much extended family that were housed in the area or had homes in the area were buried here. The two girls that died were John Burns's either nieces or relatives of John Burns's. You can see the headstones, the old headstones. Look how old they are. And see the weathering on them. Let's go around. They're so weathered, they're so old. That's pretty cool.
Restored everything.
Yeah, they I guess these had been a lot dirtier and they were restored. A lot of restoration projects have taken apart over the years. Little headstones. So the story goes, we are at Antietam Creek, and this is the farmhouse, obviously, and the barn is behind it. What had happened was a Native American raid or an Indian raid on the farm. The two girls had gotten split up, and they ran across this creek somewhere at this point on near these rocks. They don't know exactly where. but when they crossed the creek, they were hit by either most likely bows and arrows, and then killed and then scalped. And then after the family found them, they obviously buried them in the family cemetery that we just saw. So that is the story. The ghost story is that you see on this creek and by the cemetery, sometimes you'll see two girls in white dresses wandering around lost. It's not dark yet, and we can't do any paranormal explanation or exploring because it's a park and it shuts down. But it's still good to see. The history's still there. It's a beautiful walk and a lot of great trails. And the barn is gorgeous and the house is gorgeous. All right. This was the summer kitchen where they would smoke meat, cook outside in the summer and get it away from the house. And it was built, let me see, it was, as you can see, it was built in 1814. We are at Penn State Mont Alto. Back in the day, I'd say 50 to 100 years ago, it was a school for forestry, and they also had military personnel. It was kind of like a military school. And this was the commandant's house where he lived. In the 70s, long after the commandant had died, they had a faculty photo right here, and in one of those windows up there you can see a person in the photo, and they've matched that picture to a picture of the commandant, and it looks exactly the same. I mean, he was in military uniform, had a beard, exactly the same. Kind of cool bit of information. This is a very cool area. This is kind of the place where not community service, but the forestry and the forestry area started. Where it's kind of why the other cities around this college were built up is for the forestry industry, like the towns, the bars, the pubs, the schools, because of this area right here. Just a cool bit of history, haunted history. This house is pretty cool, kind of creepy. But all right,